Hi guys, thanks for joining me today for a chair practice. Chair yoga is a wonderful way to get in some beautiful stretches. I am glad you're here. You want to make sure you have a chair and a little bit of space to move around you. Make sure you're steady, and during this practice and in any yoga practice, just make sure you listen to your body, your instincts, if you have any pains, and do what feels right for your body, okay? So we're going to start. Our bottoms are going to be halfway forward on our chair in our mountain pose, feet flat on the ground. Lift those toes up, press them back down. So all pads of the feet are touching. And let's lengthen the spine. Softly kind of close your eyes or have a soft gaze downward. So whatever you're comfortable with. So you can start to relax your jaw, relax your tongue, relax your eyes, your brow. Let the shoulders be heavy. Let the hands be loose. Center yourself here, wherever you are. Focus for a moment on what's going on around you. For me, it's my backyard. Some beautiful noises, fresh air. But wherever you are, focus on where you are, what you need, why you're doing this. Take a few nice deep breaths, long inhales and exhales through your nose. And trying to lengthen those breaths, so slowing them down. Let the air come in and fill up your body. And when you release, everything empties out. 2 more nice deep breaths in and out. Open your eyes, take your arms out to the side, lift them up to the sky, circle them back out and down. 2 more times. And move with breath today. So wherever the breath takes you, what feels right for you. If breathing in feels good here, breathing out maybe when you come down. What feels right for you. All the way up now. Clasp the hands together, palms face down, gaze up. Let's see if you can turn palms face up now, okay? Remember, what feels good to your body. And then bring the hands halfway down, chin comes down, pull the arms toward me, and then let those shoulder blades separate. And then maybe begin to round your spine a little bit more. Nice deep breath here. And then release the arms, come back up to sitting in a neutral position. Nice. From here, let your chin drop again, and then let your right ear come to your right shoulder, and then sweep through left ear to left shoulder. So just a little bit of movement here. I bet you feel that in the back of your neck. Maybe a little snap, crackle, pop. That is okay. If you feel pain, remember to stop. And come right back to center, looking at me now. We're going to take that left hand and swing it around behind us to touch the right hip. Now it may touch the hip, it might touch the chair, so wherever it needs to go. Grabbing the hand, if you can, your right hand and left hand now are touching. Pull that right elbow back. So you've got nice posture. Chest is open. Take a few breaths here, and then let that left ear drop. So you've got a beautiful stretch here, the side of your neck, maybe moving the chin up and down. Just feel free to flow with this. Keep breathing. One more nice breath. Then come back to center and move to the other side. So hands were clasping on the left side of your body, maybe touching your bottom or your hip. Pull that left elbow back and then let the ear drop toward the right. And then take movements with your chin that feel right. Keep that left shoulder heavy here. And then release and come back to center. Let's add some shoulder circles, front, up, back, and down. Just move through that smoothly. And again, what does your breath need to do? Circle the other way. Stop there. Widen your stance just a little bit. We're going to circle our torso. So hands where it feels good and moving your torso to the left and the back, to the right, the left, and the back. And feel free to move as much or as little as your body needs right now. You might want to go really far back. You might get the shoulders involved. Don't worry about how you look. And then switch directions. And if something feels really good, like maybe you go to one side and it feels good, then pause there. Kind of enjoy that, right? Get the most out of this. Come back to center. Feet are gonna walk in. We want to start to round our back again. Let shoulders pull forward. Pull that belly button in, chin is down. Call this the cat pose. Our spine is round like an angry cat. And then start to pull the chest forward, heart lifts, shoulders are back now. A little arch in your spine. Take a deep breath in. And when you breathe out, round your spine again. We're gonna flow now with our breath. So when we breathe in, we open up, gathering all the air we can. Breathe out, release the air, hollow the belly. Now take a few at your own pace, right? Your breath, your movement, no rush. So moving from cat pose. And then this other one is called cow pose. Awesome. Okay, come back to neutral spine. Coming into a little twist here. So let your hands and upper body twist to the right now, okay? Now the twist isn't so much about like where you're looking. We want to keep our body stacked up tall here. All right, shoulders release down and then maybe take your gaze over your back shoulder, but still we're sitting up tall. The front hand, the left hand is on the outside of that right thigh. Back hand is pressing down into the chair so that you can lift up, or maybe it's holding onto the back of the chair. On an exhale, see if a twist can come a little deeper from your ribs, your shoulders. With inhales, we sit up taller. Exhales, twist. Now take your gaze over that front shoulder and dip your chin down, dip your shoulder down. So left shoulder and chin down. Lift that back arm, the right arm up, and give yourself a side stretch. So pull that right arm kind of forward and diagonal until you feel something nice on the right side of your body here, okay? That left hand helps keep you balanced. One more good breath here. On an inhale, come back through center. Release to the front. We'll twist now to the left. So get your right hand set, your left hand set, stacking everything up nice and tall. taking an exhale into the twist. On those exhales, let the belly hollow and see if the rib cage can twist a little bit more. Twists are really good for digestion. So if maybe you've been eating a lot of junk food, this will kind of help get things moving. Take a nice inhale, sitting up taller. Exhale, twisting. Let those shoulders release, you guys. Shoulders tend to pull up when we are anxious or not thinking about it. Now take your gaze over the front shoulder, chin comes down, shoulder comes down a little bit more. The back arm lifts up into the diagonal for side stretch. Hold on with that right hand so you don't fall, okay? Feet are firm into the ground. Ooh, that side feels really good to me. You never know what's going to feel really good. So I always say enjoy it. On an inhale, come back up into that twist and then come out of the twist. Nice, beautiful. Widen the stance of your feet, coming into a nice forward fold here. So I want you to think about keeping your spine long. It's not that we have to go all the way to the ground. If you can, awesome, but you've got some options. Let's reach arms up high first to lengthen the spine. Feet are pressing into the ground, so the legs are active. Taking a breath in, and a breath out, pull toward me, stop about halfway down. Smile. Okay, spine is long. And then go ahead and let the hands fall to wherever it feels good. Maybe thighs, maybe the forearms rest there on your thighs. You're still staying with the long spine. Maybe it feels good and your arms can reach down and maybe hold on to your ankles or your shins. Maybe you're touching the ground. You can also bring like a book or something that you could stack, or a yoga block if you have one. And then if you're feeling like you have the space, you can come a little bit deeper. But remember, these are all levels of intensity, so if this doesn't feel good, that's okay. Wherever you are, let your neck be loose now. So the head would be heavy here if that feels all right for you. And maybe moving the head a little bit, kind of shaking it right and left. Making sure you can still breathe fully, right? Now to come out of this, we'll push our feet into the ground, pull the belly button in, lift up halfway, pause, reaching toward me, pulling, pulling, pulling. A breath in comes all the way up. Clasp the hands behind you. So the hands are touching each other, or they're touching the chair, and press up to a mini back bend. Let's do a nice sequence here of breathing in, repeating what we just did. Breath out, come halfway toward me, all the way, pressing and pulling all the way toward me, and then release hands and release the torso where it feels good for you. Well, I should say it's nice to hold on to the chair sometimes too in a fold. Lots of options. To come up, we'll come halfway up, so press feet down, arms pull toward me, pausing halfway, arms all the way up, now behind you, clasping and lifting your chest just a little bit for a mini back bend. And then release to a neutral spine. So far, so good, you guys, right? All right, left foot stays on the ground, right knee lifts toward the chest. You can hold on to it and let the ankle make some circles here. Let the toes move as well. Stretch out your toes. Circling the other way. Now notice your posture here. We want to be stacked up so hips and shoulders and ears are in line. Pull that belly button in so you're sitting up nice and tall. Then we're going to make circles with the knee out. The knee is going out and down and around. Now you might feel like you want to hold on to your thigh. Absolutely do that if you need to. If not, you could release your hands. Get those hips warmed up. Is your posture still looking good? And then hold that knee and give it a little hug now. Straighten that leg if it feels good to get a nice long stretch here. Is your posture still nice? Set the foot down. Let's switch. Pull the left knee up. Move that ankle. Move those toes. I got a little snap, crackle, pop right there. Whew. No pain though. All right, minding that posture now, start to make circles with your knee. You can hold on if that's what you need to do, absolutely. You can hold on there, you can hold on to your thigh. You don't have to hold on. You could lift arms up, okay? And then hug that knee back into the chest. Really good little hug there. And then with your spine straight and tall, you lengthen that leg out. Good deep stretch here. And set it back down. Okay. So now we want to widen the feet just a little bit for kind of a half forward fold again. So we're gonna let the right forearm rest on the right thigh. You're gonna let the left hand push your chest open to the left into a twist here. You've got some options for your arms, your left arm at first. It can be that the left arm will pull you open and twist you to the side. If it wants to lift, you can lift up like that, or you can bring that left hand behind you and hold onto the chair, or it could even reach around and kind of touch the back of your right hip. Okay, what you want to feel is length in your spine and a twist, okay? That bottom hand, couple of options. That you can be resting as you were before, or you can straighten that arm. If you're feeling like you're not going to compromise your posture, the length in your spine, you can go down lower, okay? So it might look like this. What feels good to you, okay? Give me a nice deep breath here in and out. An inhale brings you back up through center. Shake it all out. So we'll do the other side. Bring that left forearm down. Right hand pushes you open to the right side, okay? Right hand, remember your options. You can go out, up, back, down. I'm going to choose a different option on the right side because I have a right shoulder pain. So I'm going to rest, I think I'm going to rest it just right here. Good twist here. Use that left hand to kind of find your length in your spine. So it's pressing against the left leg. Take 2 good deep breaths here. Okay, breathing in and out. In and out. On a breath in, bring everything back up, unwind, and we're at center again. We'll do a little bit of core work here, our boat pose. So for this one, again, posture is beautiful and straight. We are going to be leaning back, tilting back a little bit, so just make sure you don't hit the back of your chair, okay? When we do tilt back, pull that belly button in and up. So as you start to tilt back, what we don't want to happen is this. You want to make sure when you're going back that you keep your spine pretty straight. You can tuck your tailbone under a little bit. You don't have to go back very far. If this is far enough, awesome. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, it might hurt your lower back, then don't tilt back at all. You can still do the other parts, okay? So as we're getting ready, resting hands down, tilt back a tiny bit, pull that belly button in, shoulders back and down. I'm gonna lift the left leg now. So pull that heel toward me, pull the toes back toward you, okay? Pull that belly button in nice and tall. Extend the opposite arm, all right? Come back to center, everything is down. Lean back, opposite leg lifts. Pull that heel toward me. Okay, pull your toes towards you. Lift the arm out straight. Sitting up, not tall, but you're leaning back and you're really, really long in your spine. And then hands come down, feet down. Same thing, lean back, lifting that left leg, both arms coming up. So this gives you that opportunity to lift up a little bit longer. Okay, 2 breaths here. Breathe in, breathe out, empty, 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 empty. One more. Come down. Same thing, tilting back. Lengthen the leg, lengthen both arms. 2 good deep breaths for me. Breathing in, let that belly fill up. Breathing out, empty. Come on out, beautiful. We're gonna do one more boat pose. So you can choose to do the previous things that we just did, or you can join me in rowing the boat. So tilting back, let's lift the left leg out. We're gonna keep it straight. Arms are gonna come forward. We're gonna grab our oar. However you wanna grab your oar. I guess I've never done rowing before. Yes, I have. We're gonna just row right and left. We're gonna try to keep that leg out straight. If you need to bend it, you can. If you feel like you're starting to collapse, then maybe set that leg back down. Focus on the belly. Chest is lifted. Oh, active leg. One more each side. And then rest. Okay, we rode pretty far, but we're gonna make sure we get to our destination. So tilt back, extend the right leg, arms out, grab your oar. All right, what are we rowing toward? I'm rowing toward the shore where there's a milkshake waiting for me. No. Yes. Okay, one more each side. And then come back up. Nice. Widen the legs just a little bit. So we'll come into a nice wide leg forward fold. Arms lift up high. Pulling forward. Press your feet down so you can come all the way into a nice forward fold. Now, let your spine release here if it's comfortable. So you might press here. You might release hands here. While we're here, can you engage your feet, which engages your legs? And then let the back release. So the legs are being really strong so that your back can release. One more deep breath, and then on an inhale, pull yourself halfway up and all the way up. Nice, beautiful. We're gonna do 2 standing stretches, so join me standing up. You'll want to take your chair and move it forward so that you have space to work behind it, okay? So just move it forward and you have all this space to work behind it. You'll be holding on here for these poses. I'm gonna turn my chair though so you can see me this way. First one we're gonna do, it's called crescent lunges. So our body is facing our chair and our feet are hip width apart. So they're not together, they're hip width apart. So we've got hip width apart. We're gonna take our right foot and step it back. Step it back as far as is comfortable for you. So you could have a nice long stance. I don't know if the camera cuts that off, either way. Whatever feels good for you. Take a peek down and make sure your knee is not above your ankle, okay? Not too far forward and not too far back. And we want to straighten that back leg. Lift the back of the knee. The back of the knee lifts and the heel lifts, okay? Everything is squared up here, so if your right hip opened up, close it. And then, whatever is comfortable for you with your arms. Do you want to lift one or the other or both? Or neither, right? I'm going to try to lift one and then the other. These help you get your spine a little bit longer. a nice balance pose. And come back down. We'll switch legs, so step forward. Make sure you have width between your feet. Step back. Find what feels right here. Set up that knee above the ankle. Straighten the back leg. I'm going to pull the back knee up, the back of the knee. The heel is lifted. So we've got the heel lifted, the back of the knee lifted. We're up tall. And use your hands to help you. They can press down here. They can lift up to lift you up high. Crescent lunge. Then release. Okay. I've got one more standing pose for you. You can do this by using the back of your chair to help you, or the wall. You can turn, however it is. If you're familiar with it, it's tree pose, so you might know what you need to do. We're going to press our weight into our left leg, okay? Left leg is the trunk of the tree. Press down into the foot, lift all the way up. So everything is pulling up. That foot is pressing down and rooting down. Open the right knee, setting those toes down, and the heel is resting just above the left ankle. Here we are in tree pose. So you've got tree legs, okay? That right knee is open. So if you were to look from the side in a mirror, you'd want to see that that knee isn't closed up too much. You've got an open inner thigh stretch. Okay, so zip everything up tall, and then you can decide where you would like your arms to go. They can hold the chair. You can do a prayer or one-handed prayer. You could have arms down. You could decide if your arms want to go up, one or the other, or both. And then with your practice, if it's something that you're familiar with, if you'd like to add the foot coming up to the calf, absolutely. But be sure that the pressure is even between the foot and the calf, so you're not pressing yourself out. They're pressing together. Lifting up still. Lifting up what feels right for your arms. And if it's in your practice, of course, you can bring your foot up to your inner thigh. Or if you'd like to hold on to the foot, you can. There are really cool options in tree. But where do you need to be with your tree today? So we focus. I know I've talked a lot, so you're not really getting to think about it for yourself. And then let's switch, okay? So now we know what to do. Now that you're comfortable with it, right leg. Now, that right ankle, the right leg is strong, right hip pulls in, everything pulls up. Press that right foot down, open the left knee. Woo, hop. We're in our tree pose now. Choose where you would like your foot to go, where your arms need to go today, and then make sure you are standing up so tall. Finding something to focus on that's not moving. Your mind can concentrate. Release your shoulders. Standing tall. Swaying like a tree. Be okay swaying in your tree pose. And then let's come on out of that. So that is our chair practice for today. I'm going to come back and join you. We'll sit in our chairs. We'll finish up with a few deep breaths together. So sitting comfortably in your chair, sit up nice and tall. We'll bring our hands to prayer with our thumbs touching our chest. Feet are touching the ground. Everything is grounded now. Catch our breath.